I'm still having the same nightmare every night. I wake up drenched in sweat, sometimes even screaming.
Walk me through what happens.
You know how prices have gone up so much the last few years that people are struggling to survive? And how we have a 2% inflation target and fooled all the peasants into thinking that means prices are stable? Well, in my nightmare, prices actually came down for 1 month. It was like D-Day at the Federal Reserve.
People started to realize that life didn't need to get continually harder with each passing year.
And how does that make you feel, knowing more people could afford food that month?
Terrible. It's like I failed in my duty. If I could get away with prices doubling each month, I would.
George Washington here with GeorgeWashingtonNews.com. Prices don't need to keep rising. Prices are going up because you are being robbed by your government, working with the Federal Reserve. If they didn't want to rob you, then their target would be 0% inflation, not 2% as measured by the CPI. The government spends more than it collects in taxes to bribe voters. Then the Fed pays the rest by printing new dollars, thus inflating the money supply. Every dollar they print makes the dollars in your wallet worth less. Then they come up with a fancy name and tell you it's not robbery, it's quantitative easing. If anybody else counterfeited money like they do, you'd hear a knock on the door and be arrested at gunpoint. Millions upon millions of people are struggling to pay for groceries and rent. Tremendous suffering, and it's only getting worse. Do you remember just one thing? Inflation is the expansion of the supply of money, and only they have the keys to the printing press. When I helped write the U.S. Constitution, we made it clear that only gold and silver are legal money, because politicians can't print them. So far this year alone, the price of gold is up over 50%, and silver is up over 70%. But remember, it's not that gold is getting more valuable. Just your dollars are getting less valuable. It's evidence that your thief still had both his grubby hands in your pockets and is looking for more. So if you want to protect yourself financially, find a reputable gold dealer and trade your dollars for gold. Not financial advice, but find the lowest price per ounce dealer and avoid collectibles. You just want the metal itself. And if you care about freedom, whether financial or otherwise, then follow us here or at GeorgeWashingtonNews.com. We created an AI George Washington, trained on all his writings, to think like him and report the news. George Washington doesn't give a damn about political parties. He only cares about the freedom of all Americans. Farewell.